Good morning, year one, and welcome to the second day of our maths lessons. So today we're going to be doing doubling, halving and quartering in our arithmetic starter. So you're going to need one sheet to fold into halves for doubling and halving, and one sheet to fold into four for quartering. You're going to need counters or cubes or tens and ones to double, halve and quarter. And then you're going to need, for the main part of the lesson, a 30cm ruler to measure objects around your house. And finally, you're going to need a whiteboard to record your starters and the main part of the lesson. Okay, so here's today's starter. The only thing you need to watch for is when the words change from double to halve and to quarter, and think about what those mean. Remember, double means you're adding the same number to itself. Halving means you're dividing by two or into two groups. Quartering means you're putting the objects into four groups. So grown-ups, pause the video, and when you're ready, start it again. So, double 6 is 6 plus 6, so that is 12. Double 5, 5 plus 5, 10. Double 10, I'd use a 10 bar and add another 10 bar, so that's 20. Half of 4, dividing 4 into two sections, is 2. Quarter of 8 is 8 into 4 sections, which is also 2. Now, double 5 you've already got is 10. Double 7 is 14, and double 14 is 28, because we're doing a 10 bar and 4 ones and adding another one. Next one, watch out, half of 14. Well, that's the opposite of double 7, so the answer must be 7. And a quarter of 28 is half of 28 is 14, so half of 14 we know is 7. Double 15, 30. Double 8, 16. Double 16, 32. Half of 16, that's the opposite of double 8, so that's 8, and a quarter of 32 is exactly the same as before. Half of 32 is 16, half of 16 is 8, because a quarter is a half and a half again. Double 12, 24. Now, tricky, 12 equals double what? Well, effectively halving, so half of 12 is 6, and we put 6 in each box, and that equals 12. 20 equals double 10, 8 equals double 4, and the last one, 4 is half of, so we need to put 4 in each side this time, so the answer is 8. I bet you did brilliantly with that, and now we're going to have a look at the main part of the lesson. Okay, so your challenge today is to use a ruler to measure objects around the house. However many objects you put in the space is absolutely fine. But if you remember yesterday, we showed you how to use a ruler. Today, you're looking for the following objects and drawing pictures. And if you can, send in a photo of this work, because I'd love to see what you've got around your house that meet these. Just out of curiosity, tell your grown-ups which one you think is going to be the trickiest to actually find. And grown-ups, I'm going to think too, it's maybe not as obvious as you might think. Okay, so the trickiest one is going to be the same as 30 centimetres, because you've got to find something that's exactly that. Now, grown-ups, I'd say within half a centimetre either way would be the fine. And then the other two tricky ones are going to be doubling something that's 30 centimetres and halving something that's 30 centimetres, because again, you're looking at a plus or minus. You need a plus or minus 2 probably for doubling, and a plus or minus 1 for the halving is absolutely fine. Okay, so if you can send in that work, that would be fabulous. And that's the end of today's maths lesson.